Everdeen, and today I'm bringing you along with me as I get ready for the Disney Princess Party hosted by Hasbro. Now this launch party is in celebration for 3 new collectible dolls that have been released in the Disney Style collection, and the dolls were Mulan, Belle, and Ariel. And if you have been following me for a while, you already know that I love any excuse to dress up, so I decided to dress as one of my favorite princesses, Ariel, but I didn't want to wear the same outfit as I wore to the other Little Mermaid event. If you're interested in seeing what that event was about, I will leave the link to that video in the description box below. And yeah, so I wanted to wear a different outfit, and once I saw the photo of the new stylized version of Ariel, I knew that I just had to recreate that look. Luckily, I already had most of the pieces for this look in my wardrobe already, so I didn't really need to buy anything. I already had this seafoam green bralette, as well as the blue flowy skirt. All I really needed to buy was this shimmery fabric to go over the skirt, because that's how the new doll wears it, and I wanted to get as close as possible. So of course, I also had to get the iconic Ariel red hair. And luckily I already had this beautiful wig sent to me from Donna Love Hair like years ago. I have a review on this wig if you want to watch it. I don't recommend because I look ugly in that video. Okay, now for the finishing touches. The doll also has this pearl headband that I'm actually going to make. I got this headband from Amazon, and then these beads from the same place I got the shimmery fabric, which was Hobby Lobby. And lastly, I have this gorgeous clear purse from Lula Bites. Thank you so much, Lula Bites, for sending this to me. I received it in the mail literally the same day, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious, it matches so perfectly and it's so cute. I'm definitely taking this to the event, and I think that really perfected the look. So yeah, now that I had everything ready to go, all I needed to do was make the headband. And to make the headband, I just grabbed my hot glue gun and the beads as well as the actual headband, and I struggled for a little bit trying to figure out exactly how to do this because I am a noob at this. I don't really work with beads, so my whole goal was to make the whole of the beads not visible. So I thought, hey, I'm going to glue the bottom of the pearl, as in like where the bottom of the one of the holes is, and I'm gonna glue it down so you can't see it, not thinking that there's another hole on the other side, so if you look straight down at the headband you're gonna see the hole and it's gonna look ugly, so don't glue it like that. But I didn't learn my lesson until a couple beads in, so if you don't want the holes to show like this, which is ugly in my opinion, but I mean if you like it then, you know, good for you, but I don't, you need to actually glue the beads as though they are like sideways with each other. So like imagine a pearl necklace, right? All the holes on the beads are right next to each other, so you don't actually see the holes because they're strung together by the string or like the chain or whatever that's holding the beads together, and all you really see is the pearly white of the pearl beads and not the holes. So you need to do the same thing when you glue these beads on the headband. You need to glue the holes sideways to one another so that it doesn't show. I hope that really makes sense. I mean, most likely you already understand how to glue these beads together without showing the hole, and you didn't really need my explanation in the first place. But just in case you did and you're like me and need some extra guidance, because I don't know, I just didn't understand it the first couple times, but then after that I was like, oh okay, you just glue all the sides with the holes together so that they hide each other, and then the rest of the bead is showing and it's a nice solid pearl. And yeah, anyway, I'm taking way too long to explain to you what I did here. Basically I glued the beads onto the headband, and after all of the headband was covered with beads, I made sure everything was dry. There was no extra little glue strings sticking out and looking weird, and that's it. It actually took me about like 10 minutes to make, so it was really easy and I think it looks really cute. Alrighty then, time to get ready. Now I did film a kind of makeup tutorial get ready with me thing, but the lighting was awful and so is the audio, so that's why I'm continuing to just voice over. Basically, I just did my everyday makeup and then I curled my hair. Why did I curl my hair, you may ask? Because I was nervous that I was going to get too hot and need to take off my wig, and I might as well have nice hair under my wig if I need to take it off. But yeah, so this is the outfit all put together. The top with the flowy skirt, and then I'm going to add this shimmery fabric afterward. But first, the wig. Now, say if you wanted to recreate this look and you want to Disneybound, then you can totally just wear this outfit and then just wear your natural hair like so. Still very mermaidy, they'll still understand who you are and it'll still look cute. But I decided to go the extra mile because secretly I've always loved red hair, and any excuse for me to have red hair, I will wear that red hair. Yeah, so all I did was put my hair in a low bun, and then I put this wig cap on, and then I grabbed my wig and placed it on my head starting from the back, and then I used the little clips that the wig has and clipped it into my hair, and then I aligned hairline exactly where I wanted it to be, which was kind of to the side because Ariel has like these swoosh bangs, so I also made those, pinned them where I wanted them to go, and then added the headband, and voila! Done with the hair, done with the look. All I really need to add now is the shimmery fabric, and I didn't sew it in, I didn't even glue it or pin it or anything. All I did was tuck it into the skirt. Luckily, the skirt is tight enough around my waist to support this extra piece of fabric, and that way I don't have to ruin the skirt. And I thought this was absolutely perfect, so I just aligned the fabric the same way that the doll has it. And yes, I could have added like glitter or stars like the doll has, but I didn't want to risk ruining it, so I just left it as is. And with that, we headed to the party. And I really love the way that they arranged this venue for the party. So again, this was a celebration of the 3 new dolls that they just released under the Princess Style or the Disney Style collection. And the first room was decorated inspired by Mulan, and it had this beautiful room filled with cherry blossoms and like little accents that represent the world of Mulan. I felt really welcomed since this was the first room right when you walked in. I just felt so happy and excited because this room was just so pretty and welcoming. And I just have to say, to everyone who worked on designing this room, you did an incredible job. And also, can you design my house, please? Alrighty, so the next room was inspired by Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and since An Enchanted Rose plays a big part in her movie, they decided to really go for that rose theme, but they also added some elements of Belle's character to the room as well. So the main attraction was the giant rose wall that everyone took photos in front of, including me. I thought this was quite beautiful actually, and although I was dressed as a mermaid, I still felt that I needed to take a photo in front of this wall, and I really loved it. So they had a room for Mulan and a room for Belle, but outside was the space for Ariel. And I mean, not to be biased or anything, but I think this space was the best. And whenever I hung out here, people finally understood what my outfit was about, because I mean, people already knew that I was dressed as Ariel, but they would look at me and be like, oh, you know, cute Ariel outfit, but then wonder like, why did you choose that outfit? And not really comment on my outfit, just mostly my hair. And then moments later, or even like an hour later, they would come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, you're dressed exactly like the doll. And I thought that was funny. But yeah, I spent most of my time outside because they had really awesome stuff out here. They had these inflatable oysters with pearls in them, and then the tables were really cute, and it was just like really fun to be outside. Plus, this was a very hot July day, so being outside was rather refreshing. I wish I could have jumped inside the pool, but luckily this mermaid was enjoying the pool for me. That's right, my friends, this event had live mermaids, so me and my mermaid sisters were just living our best mermaid life, just flipping our fins and thriving. Honestly, it was so much fun. And of course, they had the beautiful Ariel doll on display. And that was pretty much the entire venue. Well, besides this giant wall filled with the Disney-style princesses, which was really cool, and I wish I took more photos in front of it, but everyone was trying to get photos, and I was like, but I'm glad I was able to get this slow motion shot of me in front of this beautiful wall. Thank you so much to Disney Princess Style, Disney, and Hasbro for having me. It was a really fun launch party event, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up before you go, and also don't forget to click that red subscribe button if you have not already, so I can see you next time. Bye!